"What in the world?" William whispered, watching a dusty scroll on his bookshelf wiggle all by itself. He carefully picked it up. The ribbon holding it shut popped open, and the parchment unrolled with a soft whoosh. Golden letters shimmered into view, forming a friendly face with ink-blot eyes. "Greetings, William," a papery voice rustled. "I am Scribblus, a scroll from an ancient school. I've been waiting for a curious reader like you." William stared, amazed. He had never met a talking scroll before. Scriblus's ink-blot eyes twinkled. "Are you ready for an adventure into the past, to see how children learned thousands of years ago? It is quite different from your world of printed books and glowing screens." Scriblus's voice grew softer, like rustling leaves. "Just hold on to my edges, William, and think about ancient Rome." William gripped the smooth parchment. The air in his bedroom began to shimmer and swirl, smelling of warm sunshine and old stone. His bed and toys faded away, replaced by the bright light of a Mediterranean morning. William found himself standing not in his room, but in an open-air courtyard. Stone columns reached for a brilliant blue sky, and the sound of children chanting in a language William didn't recognize filled the air. "Welcome to a Roman ludus, or school," Scribblus whispered. "Look closely, William. You won't see any backpacks or lunchboxes here." The scene was bustling with energy, yet felt calm and very, very old. William peeked into a room where children sat on simple wooden stools. Instead of notebooks, they held flat wooden boards covered in dark wax. Each child used a pointed stick, called a stylus, to scratch letters into the wax. "That is their homework," Scribblus explained. "When they are done, they just smooth the wax over with the flat end of the stylus and start again. No erasing needed." In another corner, a child was sliding beads on a wooden frame. "That is an abacus," Scribblus rustled. "It is how they did their math. No calculators." William watched, fascinated by how different everything was. The children learned their lessons by listening and repeating what their teacher said, reading aloud from one large scroll at the front. As William watched the children practicing their letters, Scribblus shimmered. A new line of golden text appeared on the scroll's surface. It read, "This is user's custom notes. Be sure to add this into the story also." William read the strange words aloud. "What does that mean, Scribblus?" he asked. The scroll chuckled, a sound like crinkling paper. "Oh, that is a very important ancient message. It means that every story, even one from thousands of years ago, can have a special note just for the listener. It is a secret reminder that this adventure is especially for you, William." William thought about that. It made the trip feel even more magical, like a secret shared between him and the wise old scroll from the past. The sun in the Roman courtyard began to set, painting the stone walls in shades of orange and pink. "It is time to go back," Scribblus whispered gently. "School is over for the day." William held onto the scroll again, and the warm, ancient air swirled and faded. In a blink, William was sitting on his own cozy bed, the familiar shapes of his bookshelf and desk reappearing around him. Scribblus rolled itself back up with a soft sigh, and the ribbon tied itself in a neat bow. William placed the scroll carefully back in its spot. He felt sleepy now, but his mind was full of wax tablets and chanting voices. Learning was an adventure that had been happening for a very, very long time.